In this video, I will show you step by step how to replace the side view mirror assembly on an 8th generation Honda Civic. First, take off the round plastic cap on the door right behind the base of the side view mirror. Once the cover is off, you will notice a nut securing the mirror. In total, the mirror is held by 3 nuts. One is visible here, but the other 2 are hidden behind the door panel, which means we will have to remove the panel to access them. Start by finding the small plastic cover right behind the door handle. Carefully pry it open with a flathead screwdriver and you will see a screw inside. Use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screw. Behind the door handle, there is also a plastic retainer clip. Press the center of the pin to release it, and then use a small pick tool to pull the clip out. This step is optional since the clip will usually pop out along with the door panel once the center pin has been pressed. Next, take out the window switch panel. Use a trim tool or a flathead screwdriver to gently pry it up. Once it comes loose, lift it out and you will find 2 electrical connectors underneath. Disconnect them by pressing the release tab on each connector and then pulling them out. After removing the window switch panel, you will notice a screw hidden underneath. Take it out using a Phillips head screwdriver. Now we can remove the door panel. Begin at the bottom edge and slide a trim tool inside. Then carefully pry it outward. You will hear the retaining clip snapping loose as you work your way around. Once each clip is released, grab the panel firmly and lift it straight up to separate it from the window channel. Once the panel is off, you will notice the door handle is still clipped in. Press the side tabs and slide it out to release it from the panel. Inside the door, there's another round plastic cover that needs to come off. If it doesn't come off easily by hand, use a flathead screwdriver to pry it out. Through the opening, you will be able to see the other 2 nuts that hold the mirror in place. Peel back the plastic weather shield and you will find a 3rd hole in the door, giving you full access to all 3 mounting nuts. Now using a 10mm socket, carefully remove each nut and keep them in a safe place. Unplug the mirror's electrical connector by pressing down on the side tab and pulling it free. You will also notice a plastic clip securing the wiring harness to the door. Use a pair of pliers to release and remove that clip. Once the nuts are off and the wiring harness is unplugged, the mirror is almost ready to come out. But before removing it, there is a plastic locking tab on the side of the mirror that needs to be released. Use a flathead screwdriver to press the tab down, then carefully pull the mirror out. Take your time here and make sure you don't damage the wiring harness as you remove it. Now it's time to install the new mirror onto the door. Start by feeding the wiring harness through the large opening. Next, line up the mirror's mounting studs with the holes in the door so it sits correctly in place. Secure the mirror in place by tightening the nuts. Make sure they are snug, but don't over-tighten, as that could crack the mirror housing or damage the door frame. Before plugging the connector back in, double-check that the wiring harness isn't crossing the window track. If it is, the wires could get pinched or damaged when the window moves. Make sure to route the harness behind the track so it stays clear of any moving parts. Push the clip back into the hole on the door to secure the wiring harness. Then reconnect the electrical connector by sliding it in until you hear it click into place. Put the plastic weather sheet back in place on the door and then reinstall both the round plastic covers. Now it's time to reinstall the door panel. Begin by reattaching the door handle. Next, line up the top of the panel with the window seal and slide it into position. Once it's seated, press the panel firmly against the door frame. You'll hear the clip snapping back in. Work your way around the edges to make sure the panel is secured evenly. Next, reinstall the screw located beneath the window switch panel. Reconnect the electrical connectors. Then slide the switch back into position and press it down until it snaps securely. After that, put the screw back in behind the door handle. Reinsert the plastic clip. And finish by snapping the cover back on. Now turn on the ignition and test if all side mirror functions, folding, unfolding, and mirror adjustment are working properly. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to VJoin for more DIY car repair guides. Thanks for watching.